So I wanted to tell you guys this new story I heard. It's called The Story of Jasper and His Hose. So I'm pulling up at work the other day and I see my friend Cal, who's another homeless gentleman, love him to death. And he's peeking around the edge of the building and laughing so hard I thought he was going to fall over. So I'm going, what the hell's going on? So I walk up to Cal and I'm like, dude, what's going on? And he's like, it's Jasper. He just got arrested. He's like, I'll come in and tell you when it's done. And I look over and there's a homeless guy named Jasper who lived behind the theater, which is just down the street, sort of. And he's naked from the waist down, being handcuffed, and the cops are pulling up his pants. And they're talking to him, and Jasper's screaming and yelling incoherently at the police officers. So I'm like, okay, and I go back into work. So about 10-15 minutes later, Cal walks in, still laughing so hard I thought he was going to fall over. So he tells me that Jasper had found in the garbage behind the adult bookstore a couple blow-up dolls. And he had taken to carrying the female one around, blown up and patched with duct tape repeatedly. And that was his wife. Well, Jasper isn't quite right in the head. So we all just went along with it. Oh, hi, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. And then we'd all go on. Well, a couple weeks later, he showed up with a female and a male blow-up doll in his cart. And he introduced them not as his wife, but as his hose. And Jasper was taking to offering different people the services of his hose. Well, many people turned him down. I'm quite sure a few people did not. And what happened that morning was Jasper was in his normal spot where he slept. How shall I put this delicately? Enjoying the company of his two hoes, his male and his female hose. And somebody ended up calling the police for public lewdness. And the police pulled up, and there was Jasper, again, enjoying the company of his hose. And the cop gets out and yells at Jasper, what the hell you think you're doing? Stop! Jasper did not take kindly to that. So he pulls out a plastic gun. You know, like the kind you had when you were kids in the 80s. It was a brightly colored plastic gun that shot suction cups with little things on it that you would shoot at targets. Well, Jasper pulled one of those out and supposedly said, "Fuck you, motherfucker," to the cop, and shot at him with this cap gun, at which point the police officer pulled out his taser and tased Jasper, and he fell off his hose. That is the point at which I pulled up. And they had just stood Jasper up to cuff and arrest him and pull his pants up. And anyway, that is the story of Jasper and his hose. And Jasper's out now. He was held, I believe, for 2 weeks and then released back into society. And Jasper is again down at his same spot down there, but sans the company of his two hoes. Which is very sad because I understand they did get along rather well. They didn't talk back as much as normal hoes do. And he didn't have to discipline them in any way. So anyway, I hope you like the story of Jasper and his hose. Everything is always fun down here at the smoke shop, so have fun and keep it lit.